Right, good morning guys, good morning guys. All right, today we're gonna do an update on growing fruit trees and tropical plants indoors without a greenhouse, actually in a room. In my previous video I mentioned it's very important to have an area where the air can circulate, where air could escape and air could also come in. All right, it's also important to have lights in the room, and I'm actually not using grow lights. I'm actually using regular lights. My goal is to see if I can keep these plants, tropical plants, in this area for 6 months. For when the spring come out, we take them out. All right, so this is just a test. This is just to see. I tried this before, but with the avocado plant. The avocado plant, it's a plant that can take cold weather, but it cannot take below freezing mark. So I did it with the avocado before, and it's actually worked. But now I'm actually doing it with the lemon. I'm doing it with lemon. I'm doing it with papaya. I'm doing it with lemongrass. I'm doing it with soursop. I'm doing it with moringa. All right. So far, what I'm seeing, the papaya, the green, the leaf is really green, and the light is pretty close to it. So far, we have the sweet stevia as well. The sweet stevia do not able to stand the cold weather, but if you notice, it's looking really fresh and green. The lemon also looking fresh and green. The mango also looking fresh and green. We have, this is a oregano, yes, and it's also looking fresh and green. What I've noticed the turmeric, their leaf is drying a little, but the thing about it with turmeric, look at here as well, if their leaf could dry, but the thing about it is, even though their leaf dry, that doesn't mean the plant is not alive. That means the leaf is dry, but the roots still have life in it. So now I'm not going to harvest none of these turmeric. I'm going to leave them, and then I'm going to take them out in the spring. So now they will maybe they will be able to give me a bigger root or just regrow themselves in the spring. This is a sweet stevia. I dig it up from out the ground and I put it in the container because I want to bring it indoors, because if you don't bring it indoors, you're going to lose them. So also their seed and the bucket, their seed could fall in the bucket and there could be new growth. I'm also going to collect some of the seed. That's a lemongrass right there, which is pretty green. So far, I even have ginger. That's ginger right there, and the ginger is doing awesome as well. So for what I'm seeing is, guys, this is another lemongrass right here, and this is a lemon tree growing here as well. I noticed, well, this lemon tree had these yellow leaves before I bring it in because the cold weather was kind of hitting it, so I bring it in. But so far, and in this container, I have a yam. I was thinking about harvesting this yam, but then I'm saying I'm not gonna harvest it. I'm just gonna leave it in the container and take it back out in the spring and let it grow another year. All right, so far, what I'm seeing, without a grow light in a small room, I'm seeing some progress. I'm seeing some progress. Even though with the moringa is a plant that cannot deal with cold weather either. But I see some of the leaf, not much, but I see a few of the leaf of the moringa look a little yellow. But the thing about it is the key. The key to this is keeping their roots. You're not keeping their roots. Make sure their roots able to strive, because in the spring, you know, something magical happen, and when that happen, everything springs alive. You see what I'm saying? So even though this room may have no grow light, I'm still seeing, and this is just a test to see if this thing work. Right, I bring my cassava indoors, but I've noticed some of the leaf, I had also get some water. I don't know if I didn't give it no water, and I noticed some of the leaf was drying, and I give it a little water, and I see the top start changing. So I'm hoping, but my goal is to cut these off and try to root them. That's my goal right now, is to cut these off. But I'm not harvesting this cassava. I'm leaving it in the container. So guys, stay tuned and follow me on this journey. Thank you all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.